my God, wow. The posture is everything. One of the best compliments to give someone's like, man, I love your attitude. I love your hustle. I don't want to show you anything. You want to see it.
Hey, what's going on? Cesar Rodriguez here, and I just want to give you a little context of this video that you're about to see, because you're about to see footage that's taken inside of my home where I am training two people that came to a retreat that I hold at my house, that people had to apply and audition to be chosen to be one out of 4 people to be at my house, to be personally trained by me for 4 days. And you are now getting a chance to see some behind the scenes action. This wasn't meant to be a video that I ever released, but I just did a training, and I actually had my chef at the time who was preparing all the meals for all the retreat students to record this on her phone as I trained 2 of my students that were at this retreat. Now, we had just gotten back from prospecting at the mall, and I was going through a couple little subtle nuances and changes in energy and things that you can do when prospecting to be able to pull people's numbers, to get them interested in your opportunity, so that when you follow up with them, they're not ghosting you. They're actually super interested in hoping that you're going to choose them to work with your company. So that is what I share in this video. You're going to see me referencing a couple moments where one person was prospecting someone else, and I'm kind of giving them tips on what to say. So with that being said, enjoy the video.
Your energy and the people's energy, like motion creates emotion. What do you want them to do? You want them to what? Reach into their pocket, pull out their phone, give you their number, text you, whatever, right? That's what you want. If you're being cool, now, so this is the line, right? You have to be cool, and you have to be suave, and you have to be alpha, and you have to have the chest up, the chin high, and all of that. But if you're just like this, and you're just like, what up, the whole time, like, yeah, you know, that's not really going to get the job done with most people. Yeah. Because what you want to be able to compliment is energy. It's one of the best compliments to give someone. It's like, man, I love your attitude. I love your hustle. Think about the things that I complimented people on today that we captured on video and that you guys saw me do. Like, oh man, I love your energy, your enthusiasm, your hustle, right? Like, I dig that. It's matching and mirroring. You want to match and mirror them, but you want to lead that. So it's good to match and mirror someone if they got their hands in their pockets, you put your hands in your pockets, but only until you can quickly establish that rapport and then break them out of it, you know? And that's why if you see me talk to people, you'll be surprised with how, when you're enthusiastic, how much, and it's called kino, like kinesiology, touching. You'll be surprised with how much of that you can get away with. And trust me, I mean, I've done this to all kinds of people that I just met, and it's a rapport builder if you're enthusiastic, right? Like if I'm talking to you and I'm like, you're a video game designer? Shut the heck up, man. No, you are not. No, you are. That is so dope. What did you design? What? Now they're excited. They're like, oh, wow, yeah. I mean, I guess it was pretty cool that I did that. Like, wow. You know? No kidding. You're a mechanic. Dude, shut up. Yo, honestly, no joke. I've always admired people that were handy and could fix cars. Because my dad was a scientist. He was a total nerd. I didn't even get the nerd stuff, except that I know about Star Trek. Right? Yeah, right? Like laughing, you know, right? What have I done? I'm just saying jokes. I'm trying to change your state. I'm trying to get emotion, right? If you're just sitting there and you're talking to people, you know, and you're prospecting, and you're like, yeah, so like, what do you do? You know, that's why some of this stuff that I teach, and it sounds ridiculous sometimes, but I do because I'm just trying to create emotion. Like when someone's like, oh, I do this, I do real estate, like that girl that we talked to. I hate 9 to 5, you know, I'm just doing this to get out of the house, work here at Sunglass Hut, you know, so I can get a house because my boyfriend's out of town, and I just can't do the 9 to 5, that's why I do real estate. It's like, are you serious? Are you seriously telling me this right now? This is crazy! Oh my God! Wow! What is she doing? Like, what? What's so crazy? What's going on? What just happened? Did I win something? You know? Like this type of stuff, when you do it, it's creating emotion and curiosity. And I mean, you saw her. You know, she asked, she's like, what do you do? It was natural progression. You just didn't lean hard enough in that. And then when she asked you what you did, you just didn't have that, you know.
Downplayed it.
Yeah, you downplayed it. You know, where you needed to upplay. Like, well, really, what's crazy about this is you literally just told me, you just described that the ideal environment that you like to work in is the exact environment that we provide for the people that we decide to take on board with our company. And I happen to be one of the major decision makers in who joins our company and our opportunity. And guess where we happen to be expanding? Right? Guess where we happen to be expanding? What are they going to say? Right here. Wilmington, North Carolina. Exactly. Crazy. What are the odds? Well, actually, let's not talk about odds. I believe everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Now, if I do that whole thing, like this, hands in my pocket, down, like you do what? Wow. That is so crazy.
It's already.
Yeah, I haven't even started. I haven't even done the whole thing over again. Wow, that is so crazy. Because what you just described is like the exact thing that we do. This is the exact work environment that we actually provide. And we're actually expanding into this area. And people that don't want to work a 9 to 5 and they want flexible hours, you know, we're the ones that they go through. And I happen to be the guy in charge of who gets in and who doesn't. So, like, do you give me your number or something? And, you know, I mean, it's like, what? One of them is like, give me your number. The other ones are throwing it at you. How do I learn more? What do you do? Like, listen, now's the time or place. Well, we happen to be a company that's in blankety blank industry that happens to have a couple of products that, you know, one of our products, how many patents? 40. We have, what is that? Your whole product line has 140 patents? Yeah, well, we happen to have a product line that's so proprietary and so unique and so unduplicatable. We've got almost as many patents as I think Thomas Edison. You know, Thomas Edison will be proud of our company. Were he alive today? We've got so many patents. You know? I mean, it's just joke and fun, like proprietary, clinically proven, tested. People try to do what we do, they can't. We've got it locked down. All our patents. We're unduplicatable. The only way anyone can get anything for what we have is through us exclusively. The only way anyone can get it is through who? Us. Got it locked down. Protect the house. That's what we do with our stuff. And because of that, people are jumping on board to get licensed to be reps, to be able to work with us, because they want to be able to have those exclusive rights, to be able to market something that no one else can. Crazy. And it's flexible hours. Sky's the limit income, just like your real estate career. And you can do it on the side. And earlier, I think you even said something about you're only doing this sunglass hut thing just as a way to keep you busy because your husband travels a lot. I don't know how passionate you are about this. How passionate is she about this? Not at all. She literally told you, she's like, it's just a thing that I do to get out of the house when my husband's gone. So look, I don't know how passionate you are about this, or if you'd have any interest at all, and instead of doing something like this, something that could replace that and actually give you a serious income stream similar to the potential that you'd have in real estate, if not way greater. But if that's the case, then I'll take one of your cards. Can't promise you anything, but if you give me your name and number, you know, I'll get back with you when I've got some time, and I'll expose you to some information that you can take a look at so I can figure out if you get it. And if you like what you see and I like what I hear, you know, on our first phone interview, then we'll see about taking it to the next step. No promises, but I'll at least take your number.
Peace.
Right?
Peace.
But like 90% of that is the energy, right? We don't get to that point if we don't up the enthusiasm. The posture's everything, but it's the unspoken, the confidence, the chest up, the playfulness, right? When you're playful, when you're joking, they're like, this guy doesn't need me. Now, when you're sitting there and you're kind of like, well, you know, do you maybe kind of, you know, take a look? And, you know, I'd love to show you some information. Oh, no, never. I don't want to show you anything. You want to see it. You're lucky you said the right things that make me want to give you a shot. By happenstance, you happen to have said the right words that now triggered something in me that I now feel like I should show you. Just out of my fiduciary responsibility to be a good human being. Someone did it to me. Someone gave me a shot when I was just working at a mall. Look, I see more than you behind the counter sunglass high. I see you as a person who's obviously passionate, driven, you're doing real estate, you're sharp. I'm willing to hear you out. I'm willing to hear you out. I'm willing to give you a shot. I'm not going to promise you anything other than that. But that's a good starting point. I'm Cesar Rodriguez, by the way. Troy, nice to meet you. Right? Cesar Rodriguez, by the way.
Josh.
Nice to meet you. How grateful are you?
So grateful.
I mean,
Like, what? I just hit the lottery.
well, you hit the lottery.
What just happened?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Who are you? Did you get that? Did you get that?
How's this retreat?
So good.